Hello friends, it's Adam Stein, Century 21 Stein Posner here in Boca Raton, Florida. Nice to be with you again. Wanted to update you on the June 2021 numbers now for the Tri-County South Florida markets that we cover, Miami, Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties. Let's talk about what the statistics look like. So as we know, we've been talking on an ongoing basis about the pace of sales, about the rapid increase in values. We've been talking mostly about single family homes, which are truly a barometer of the market. And so we're gonna update with where we're at for June of this calendar year. Now, June of 2020 was an odd June because the results in June of 2020 were all as a result of the activities in April of 2020. And you remember April of 2020, we were in pandemic lockdown. And so I'm not really going to even compare most of the statistics to a year ago. Really, I'll give you the one number that's relevant, which is a percentage increase in the median single family home price from that time period to today. But really, I want to look at what's been happening on the trend line from now May to June. Last month, we looked at April to May and so on. So let's get into it. We do cover the Tri-County market. We're going to specifically talk about single family homes. Overall, we did see an increase. Here's the big number from June of 2020 to June of 2021, the median single family home price point in the market, those three counties, $384,833 last year to $500,000 this year. That is a 30% increase in the median single family home price point over that 1 year time period. That's a massive increase in just 1 year. Let's talk about what's happening month over month. We actually saw an additional increase of about 4% in value from May of this year to June of this year, from $479 to $499, or again, $500,000. So we're still continuing to see increasing values month after month after month, but that rate of increase is slowing down. Right? So what does that mean? It means that buyers, what we've seen is buyers are taking a bit of a pause. Now, there's still lots of interest, lots of demand, and lots of offers, but where we were getting, a dozen offers, upwards of 20 offers on some houses, now we're seeing less, which means there are less buyers in the market for the month of June compared to May. We're also seeing while new listings are still relatively flat, we saw May to June in both Miami-Dade and Palm Beach County flat, the same amount of new listings in each month. In Broward County, we actually saw an increase of about 7% in the number of new total listings, which means more inventory coming on the market. And then overall, the number of active listings, right, not just new for the month, but active overall for the entire market, those numbers are also continuing to increase, which means more inventory coming on the market. So even though buyer demand has been strong, we're seeing less buyer demand. We're seeing more listings coming on the market, and we are seeing prices continue to increase, but at a slower rate of increase now. So what does that look like now as we move into the back half of 2021? Well, we think that, folks have been on vacation, right? We've seen a decrease in the amount of activity. Right now, as we're recording this, we're in mid-July, July 23rd, right? So we're in mid-July, toward the end of July. And I can tell you that July was the first month of 2021 where we felt a little bit of a pause in the market. We're seeing some shift, right? And that's showing up with slightly less buyer demand. It's also showing up with people going on vacation, people taking their foot off the gas of looking for a home here in this market. And that's not just in South Florida overall. For those of you that may be watching outside of South Florida, agents are experiencing that in other markets as well around the United States. And so as we continue to see more listings coming on, that is what we're expecting. As we continue to see prices start to stabilize, even if there's continuously slight increases, they're not increasing as rapidly. We do think we're going to come into, hopefully, ideally, a more normalized market, okay, which is healthy. It's healthy for agents, it's healthy for sellers, and most definitely healthy for buyers. And, we're experiencing some in the broader market, some inflation, Interest rates have actually stayed very stable with some dips, but we're really stable. And we think that the market will continue to normalize. We think that as we get into August and then certainly into September, as those of us with kids get back to school, we wrap up our summer vacations, and we start looking towards, believe it or not, what will be the end of this calendar year, we see some stabilization. What does it mean to you? I don't know. It means you should be talking to your Century 21 Stein Posner real estate professional to get some guidance, to get some advice, to understand your position relative to the marketplace, to decide, am I in the home I want to be in for the next period of time? Am I looking to perhaps capture this market and reposition the equity I've created, or change my living environment so that I can be in a different type of home? Or is it time for me to exit the market? Maybe you're from outside this market and you're in New York or Chicago or New Jersey or Boston or LA, right? All areas that we're seeing a lot of migration from to South Florida, where you're used to paying much higher real estate values, real estate taxes, and state income taxes, which are all benefits of why living in South Florida makes so much sense economically, not to mention our great weather, our beaches, and our lifestyle. So lots of great reasons to be engaging a Century 21 real estate professional. If you have any questions about what I've shared with you, certainly you can reach back out to me. Again, my name is Adam Stein, Century 21 Stein Posner. Thanks so much for watching.